DeerHunterFan.com TV is sponsored by Buck Yeah, Longhorn Fab Shop, Muddy Outdoors, Ridge Runners Guide Service, Scent Blocker, Spy Point, Steady Form, Sinclairville Seed Company, Timberland Realty, and also by these fine sponsors. With DeerHunterFan.com TV. On this week's show, we're going to have a look back at the Knopps in Kansas. Action's picked up so much after our trips down with Ridge Runners that we still have footage. We got a lot of footage to show you and a lot of catching up to do. And actually, this is going to catch you up with some action they had all the way back from, I believe, late October up to now. So we're going to jump right in with it. A lot of action in this episode.
Alright, well, it's October 17th. We just got set up here. I got Matt behind the camera this afternoon. We got some strips of clover. Got planted earlier this summer. Right behind us, a bean field that's pretty much ready to be harvested. So we spooked a couple does coming in here. This is a really good spot. A lot of deer run through here. It's pretty warm. It's going to be pretty good. Hopefully big will come out. No browse. He would be good if he had browse. Dude. He's a 10. He's a 10. He's a 9. He's 9. He's wider, head pass, and brown tides. He'd be dead. Here he comes. Man, his left side looks good. I so bad want to grab him over here, but I'm not fucking scared. He's coming, bro. Dude, he's coming right to us. We're getting ready to shoot him. What? Do you want to shoot him? We got tomorrow morning. If he walks right under us, we'll get a real good look at him. Yeah, man, he's just not a shooter. So close. Nice big coyote. He about snuck up on me, came running in. Smoked him at 30 yards and he ran and died maybe 10 yards right under the tree. It was a pretty good evening. Had a lot of good sign of pre-rut activity. Had a lot of little bucks chasing, so Mason should be at my house now. He's going to stay with me all weekend, so hopefully we can get a big buck on the ground. It's always coyote season. It's November 14th. Griffin and I came up here to Grandpa's last night and humped his set. We got cattle pasture here to the south, and we got a cut bean field here to the north with a CRP running around thick timber over here. We got a decoy out, the rut's kicking in. We're gonna grunt rattle here in just a second. Get this party started. I drew back on that deer 3 times because I didn't think he was going to come down to me. Drew back at him at 40, and he kept straight on. I drew back at him at 30, and he kept coming straight on. He's about 20 yards, and I got drew back on him again, and I was sitting there holding forever. And I just couldn't hold it any longer, and he would not turn. Finally, he was turned as far as I thought he was going to, and as long as I could hold him, I ended up shooting a shot right under him. I text Sap right before that and said, if I'm going to kill a deer this year, it's going to be tonight. About 2 minutes later, if that deer comes out. That thing was a stud, and I cannot believe I just did that. Whew. Okay, it's about 4:30, 4:45 here in southeast Kansas, out on the Knopps farm. It's about 54 degrees, November 19th. I got a tree stand here I'm setting in. Did a little rattle and a couple grunts on the grunt call. And about 5 minutes later, this buck come walking through. He's out here right just to the north of me, northeast of me a little bit, and the wind's right out of the northeast, so the wind was just perfect. It's just a real slight little breeze. He got out there, and he needed about 2 steps for me to get a real nice shot, about 10 yards. And he just wouldn't come out. Just saw a little bit of his antlers and his nose. He's acting a little skittish. Turned, walked around, come around here, was standing to just right north of me, right underneath the tree, right underneath my tree. But there's too many branches there. I couldn't get a shot right down at him. He turned, started walking away. I was afraid he's just going to take off and head back where he come from. So he was, it was less than 10 yards there, just from the tree right under me. Took a shot, arrow stuck right down through his back, hoping it was a good enough shot to put him down. He took off through the timber. I could hear him running through the timber a little ways, and then I couldn't hear anything else and haven't heard anything out of him. So I'm going to give him a little bit of time, and we'll go look for him. If I can't find him, may have to call in the boys, Dylan, Griffin, and Mason, and get some help up here to go find him tonight. So hopefully we can get him found. 6:30 in the morning. We're off to find a big buck. Aren't we, Pammy? Tucker's not gonna get a go though. I'm sorry.
We're gonna go find us a big buck. Biggest buck I think I've ever shot. Got him with a bow. Back here yesterday evening and late afternoon, came in, shot him. Wasn't a bad shot, but it wasn't the best shot in the world, so let him set overnight. Went out this afternoon with Mason, and actually went this morning with Pam. Me and Pam went this morning and looked for him. We jumped him one time, and it was early, it was just right after daylight, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna let him set a little longer. Mason got home from college this afternoon, so we went and looked for him late this afternoon. Jumped him again, finally caught up with him, got another arrow in him before he jumped again that last time. Got him down, a nice 10-pointer here in southeast Kansas. I just want to thank my wife Pam and Mason for all the help getting this one found.
So we talk about it a lot, and you should hear it a lot if you watch many hunting shows. When you hit a deer and you're not sure, get out of there. Back out. Once again, it worked out here. Now with this deer still being alive, when you tracked up on it the next day, that's a red flag. That means that you're probably going to have to shoot it again. It's unfortunate that sometimes it happens that way, but one little lesson you can take away from this one is close shots, really close shots, aren't always the best. The closer that animal gets to your tree, it becomes such a math game for the angle of your arrow that it's very deceptive on where you should aim and where your arrow is going to exit. So keep that in mind. Now this buck was going to walk straight away. Real big deer. I would have took the shot as well. You know, it's just one of those things. And maybe in that situation, maybe the best thing to do is bury it right between their shoulder blades and their spine. You know, at least that way that deer is going down immediately, and you're going to get them right there that night. Like this instance where it misses off to the side of the spine, comes out the same side the arrow went in. You know, if it goes in high and comes out low on the same side, that can cause problems sometimes. Even if you do just nick one lung. A one lung shot is it varies so much. I've shot deer in one lung and had them die within 5 minutes. I've shot deer in one lung and had them alive an hour later and had to back out and come back. So it's just one of those things. And it is possible, believe it or not, it is possible for a deer to survive a one lung hit, as long as that hit was not devastating to all the nodes of the lung. If it just clips one node in the lung, it is possible for that deer to live. So once again, close shots aren't always the best shots because of the angles. You have to remember the angles of your arrows and be thinking about where that arrow is going to come out. So that's going to wrap up this week. I'm Brian Madison with DeerHunterFan.com TV. We'll see you next time.
DeerHunterFan.com TV is sponsored by Buck Yeah, Longhorn Fab Shop, Muddy Outdoors, Ridge Runners Guide Service, Scent Blocker, Spy Point, Steady Form, Sinclairville Seed Company, Timberland Realty, and also by these fine sponsors.